Hello everyone, this is Kyle Broder again, and this is going to be my top 5. I haven't done a list in a while, so I figured I'd bring you guys one. And I thought of a pretty good one, so here goes. This is going to be the top 5 lessons that Twilight teaches women. And the number 1 starting off is appearance is the most important thing in a relationship. Okay, what do I mean by this? Well, start with the fact that literally Stephenie Meyer uses just about every adjective possible to describe Edward as good looking. She fails to mention anything really describing his personality for most of the books, sorry, plural. Just how beautiful and shining and oh my god and pale and wonderful and blah 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 blah. Just a wave of bullshit. Really is what it comes down to. And this is apparently okay. And this is what you're looking for in a man, is some beautiful, handsome, mysterious stranger who just sweep you off your feet. And it doesn't matter if he's a homicidal maniac or, a rapist or whatever, but, as long as he's gorgeous and, drives a BMW and owns an island, go for it. Let's see. Number 2 thing would be, how about the fact a woman is nothing without her boyfriend? Now, what I mean by this is the fact that if any of you have read the books, I'm sure many people have, but you've probably seen the movies if you haven't read the books, and we all know that when Edward has to leave Bella, for a time, he can't be around her. He's too dangerous. It's completely okay. Let me just say, for all the women out there, just it's an important lesson. It's completely okay that when your boyfriend leaves you, to just completely fall apart, become suicidal, do incredibly dangerous things, shut down completely for months and months. That's cool. Just do it. Drink a bottle of Jack. Just go crazy. That's because apparently that's what Stephenie Meyer is teaching people, that there's a cool way to do. Of course, all the screaming Twilight fans would say, no, that's not the point. You're so depressed when you blah, blah, blah. Okay, ladies, she knew the guy for like 2 frickin' months. This was not her love of eternity. I don't care what you're saying. She knew him for 2 freaking months. And if you're one of the women out there who's like, well, you can know somebody, you've probably had 8 husbands or a lot of boyfriends. So, whatever, what have you. These are the lessons that the eminent sage Stephenie Meyer teaches our young children and even older women, because apparently this is what they like too, which boggles my mind. Alright, third thing on the list, lessons that Twilight teaches women, is it's okay to ditch your entire life for a boyfriend. You're with somebody and basically just give up your friends, give up your family, treat your family like garbage, as Bella does to her father and her friends, and the fact that, actually spends time with Jacob, supposedly developed this great friendship, and she has feelings for him too, and then the moment she hears about Edward, she's freaking gone to Rome, of all places, because that's feasible and makes sense. And I mean, the moment you actually develop a relationship with somebody where you actually spend time with them and you're learning about them, and they actually have what is considered somewhat of a regular relationship in New Moon, and then the moment the nut job who left you, who was also a killer, you find out he's in trouble, you just go running. That's completely logical, I suppose. That's what I like to do. I know that, when my fiance goes to the store, I just go insane and tell all my friends I gotta go and I can't be around you anymore because she's at the store and I'm just gonna panic and die and everything's terrible and jump on a motorcycle and go 8 million miles an hour and fly into a tree. It's all bad. It's all bad news. I'm not a good place to be. But this is these are the lessons of Twilight. Very important. Listen up, everybody. This is she's dropping pearls. Miss Myers dropping pearls on us. That's all I can say about that. Number 4. Number 4 is a good one. Number 4 is murder is okay as long as you're in love. And what do you mean by that? Okay, well, how about the easy one? Yeah, he's a murderer. I don't know. Edward's a murderer. He's you want to sugarcoat it? No. He's a vampire. He has to do it to live. Okay. So I guess if you're doing things for life, I guess it's okay. So let me just throw this scenario at you. So if I'm starving in the street and I see a guy with a loaf of bread, it's technically okay for me to go up to him and beat him to death for the bread because I'm starving and I need to eat. That's I guess that's okay. That's or apparently if you're in love with a convicted serial killer, it's all right. It's all right. Everything goes away because love triumphs all, even murder and insanity and all the other kind of crazy stuff. That's normal. I guess this is completely normal thing. I guess when you're in love, you do crazy things. Like love an admitted murderer. I love where that's a real romance when a guy tells you he killed before and you say I trust you. So Bella Swan's obviously a very smart character, very complex. Stephanie Meyer really put some work into that one. All right, guys, the 5th and final thing of top 5 lessons that Twilight teaches women. The 5th and final thing is that pedophilia is okay. Oh, okay. What am I talking about? Let's see. In the later books, when you find out, werewolves and vampires are all together fighting against each other, they're fighting each other, blah, 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 blah. Eventually they just become best friends, pals, and everybody teams up together. This is ridiculous. I could go on and on about the ridiculousness of the Twilight storyline, but that's not, we can't do that. I could do 100 lists. So what I would tell you is this. Apparently, in the werewolf world, you imprint upon people. Now, I love how the fact that when this happens, whereas Jacob imprints upon the newborn child of Bella and Edward, it's just completely cool. And then I think one of his best friends or his cousin does the same thing to another 3-year-old. So this is just completely normal that these grown men are just like, oh, I'm in love with a baby. That's cool. I mean, that's like the same excuse, Jeffrey Jones and the lead singer from Bay City Rollers used. But it's just me. Maybe I'm cuckoo. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know. But apparently, according to Stephanie Meyer, this is completely normal. And the hilarious thing is, at one point, I think in the books, they even say, "Isn't this a little weird?" And then one of the characters is like, "No, it's fine. This is what we do. This is what werewolves do." So it's what they do. Like, the vampires just murder people indiscriminately. The werewolves just, apparently pedophiles who imprint upon children. That's the way it is. Alright, guys, that's my top 5 for this week. I'll be having some more soon. More movie reviews coming up. Put comments if you want to put any information, if you want request anything, any kind of videos, movie reviews, book reviews, more lists, blah, 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 whatever. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.